we get water.
And rising waters have caused flooding all across the area.
Some of the most severe along the Juniata River in Mifflin County. Fox 43's Michael Gorsigner is in Lewistown, where some parks and homes have been taken over by rising water.
The calm shores of this creek is not too impressive right now until you consider the fact that this pathway actually leads to a bunch of baseball fields and a pool, all of which are underwater, and this is only a piece of what this town is facing.
It was flooded all the way up, almost into the house earlier today.
5 feet of water remains in Doug Kindevatter's basement, and this is an improvement from earlier in the day. This line shows just how close the water came to actually getting inside of the house. Instead, now he's left with bikes soaked with mud and debris that has washed downstream and come to rest on his shed.
That's beautiful when it's not flooded down here, so, and that's most of the time.
Yeah, that's the highest I remember it being since '72.
Heavy rains have caused the Juniata River to swell, sending many of its tributaries searching for an outlet. One outlet was Rec Park in Lewistown, where batting cages and bleachers are covered in several feet of water. It seems the ducks and the gawkers with binoculars are the only ones enjoying the sights.
I haven't seen it like this in a long time. I know back in the 90s it was like this. It was worse back in the 90s.
Denise Smith and her kids are checking out the park where they just played ball a couple weeks ago. With many schools in the area closed because of flooding, killing time was the name of the game.
We played at home, did some homework, and just did some things around the house.
The nearly 3 inches of water that fell in Lewistown did make for some beautiful views, like this impromptu waterfall along Route 322. And even for some of the people affected by the flooding, like Doug Kindevatter, he says, you know what, it could be worse.
This isn't the worst. I'm sure there'll be worse to come yet.
Now, according to the National Weather Service, the Juniata River is expected to crest that flood stage at about 23 feet. It's actually happening right now. From there, the townspeople hope it will recede so they can take a look and see some of the damage. In Lewistown, Mifflin County, Michael Gorsigner, Fox 43 News at 10.